Good morning. I am so excited to come out and talk to you guys today. For those of you that are not yet familiar with me, I am Nicolya Williams, and I am a personal development coach helping busy women take their message and turn it into their masterpiece. And we do that by a series of goal setting strategies. We do that by identifying who we want to be, mindset work, and affirming ourselves. And so I really love it because it allows me to take a small picture and blow it up into something big and really help women conquer their chaos and achieve their goals. And so today I wanted to come and talk to you guys about a regular practice that I implement that has had major change within my life. And so one of the things that I like to work really hard on is setting goals, but actually achieving goals. Because what I find a lot of times is that people set out goals, right? Things that they want to accomplish. New year, new me. I'm going to stop smoking. I'm going to start exercising. I'm going to stop eating unhealthy. I'm going to start doing all these things or stop doing all of these things. And then they end up lost, right? They end up setting these goals, but the big thing that they're missing is they are missing how to put a system in place that will set them up for success. So one of the things that I want to share with you is a system and a strategy that I have implemented regularly with all of my goals that has allowed me to be successful as I work diligently on them. And so for all intents and purposes, because I like helping women write books, I'm going to use the example of book writing. And so one of the things that I do is I do what is called mind storming. Now, many of you have probably already heard of mind mapping, and this is kind of similar, but you're taking a goal and then you're working around that. And so there are two ways that you can do this. You can either write your goal on the top of a paper, and then you're going to list things. So I call it the list format of mindstorming. And then there is also the web format of mindstorming. And so for me personally, because it's very similar to mind mapping, I like the web format. But I have clients that also do really well with to-do lists and checklists and things like that. And this works really, really well for them. And so I'll go ahead and kind of break down the process for you. So in the middle of the paper or at the top of your paper, depending upon which format you're going to use, you are going to identify the goal that you want to achieve. So we will use book writing for our example today. So book writing. All right, you want to achieve how to write, or you want to achieve writing a book or how to write a book or writing a book with ease, whatever it is. Now, I also taught an entire video format lesson or video vlog of how to set SMART goals. And so when you identify this goal in the middle or at the top of your paper, you want to make sure it's a SMART goal. Don't say, I want to write a book. Be very specific about what it is. I want to write a book by my 30th birthday, or I want to write a book and publish it on Valentine's Day. Whatever it may be, you want to be very specific about your book in the middle, okay? Or about your goal. So let's say you want to write a book by your 30th birthday. Awesome. That's great. How exciting. So from there to mindstorm, you want to identify and force yourself to identify 20 things that you can do to reach this goal. Or you can also include some things that will help you achieve this goal. So I'll give you an example. All right, I'm going to write my book. So you might say, I'm going to have my husband put my kids in the bath every single night because that saves me 30 minutes, right? You may say that I'm going to tell my children that when my door is closed, they cannot come in and interrupt. That may mean I cannot go to happy hour on Friday. That may mean I need to add an hour, find an hour in my day that I can dedicate to my book. That may mean I need to think of 1,000 words that I can write a day. That may mean I need to outline my book. It could mean I need to hire a coach to help give me a strategy to actually get my book written. It may mean I am going to read something on my topic every single day, whatever it may be. And the reason that I found this strategy to be so effective and work so well for me is because when I set a goal, what I need something or a blueprint, somebody or a blueprint to tell me, okay, what is it that I'm supposed to be doing? And when you set out to write a book, you feel excited, you have the momentum, you have the excitement behind you have the drive. But then when it comes time to actually do it, sometimes we can become overwhelmed or lost about the things that we need to implement to actually make the process happen. And so if you wake up one morning and you say, okay, I know I'm supposed to be working on becoming an author. I know I'm supposed to be working on my book, but what am I supposed to be doing today? You have a very tangible sheet of paper, a tangible outline, or a tangible blueprint that now you can look at and you can follow. You can say, oh, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I need to write 1,000 words today. Or, oh, I need to research how to hire a coach. Or, oh, I need to find a motivational or inspirational YouTube channel or podcast. You now have these things that you can look at that are very tangible that you can take and now implement into your day-to-day actions, and that will allow you to reach your success. I think we overlook the power of small actions. We assume that one day we'll just wake up and the book will be in front of us, right? We assume that we'll already have the things that we need to make this happen. And one of the books that I know of that works really well is called The Compound Effect. And basically you do small things at a time and it compounds and it adds up, right? And so if you, every single day you write 1,000 words, before you know it, your book is done, right? If every single day you are listening to a motivational podcast or watching a motivational YouTube, now you have the inspiration you need to implement in your book writing process. If you decide that you're going to hire a coach and every single day your coach is sending you push goals or motivational quotes or inspiration or reminding you to get on that, now you're building that in order to be able to be successful to reach this goal of writing your book. And so when you think about it like that, this mind-storming outline or this mind-storming map or web is now going to give you strategies that you can build on top of one another that will give you a version of success, that will give you an outline of how you reach that. And you want to be creative when you do this, and you want to be disciplined when you do it, because I work with clients every day who say, all right, I did it, but they only came up with 5 ideas. There are thousands of ideas, no matter what the goal is in the middle or on the top. There are thousands of ways that you can reach the goal. There are thousands of ways that you can implement these things. There are thousands of supports that you can look for and thousands of ideas and strategies that you can use no matter the goal. And so sometimes I even push myself beyond 20. I might identify 20 the day I think of the goal. And then as I get closer to start to implement the goal in my life, I might start thinking of 20 more, because then I start thinking of lots and lots of ideas. So do not stop yourself at 5 or 10, and sometimes don't even stop yourself at 20. If you can expand beyond that and you can start to think of additional things that you can implement or add, implement those things, because it's not going to hurt you to think of more ways that you can be successful with writing your goals. So comment below and let me know what you think, what your biggest takeaways were, if you've tried this activity before and how it's worked. And then I challenge you today to implement one of the things that you have added into your mindstorming process today, as far as it goes to related to your goals, so you can get started immediately. All right, until next time, continue with clarity. And if you are looking for more ways to connect with me, you can find me on my blog for motivational empowerment and inspiration at www.nicolyawilliams.com. And then you can find me across the entire social media platform, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn at Nicolya Williams. And that's Nicolya Williams. And then on YouTube, Nicolya Williams as well. Please make sure that we're staying connected, because I really believe in empowering and inspiring women to live the best versions of themselves, to be the best version of themselves, and to not only set goals, but to actually reach them. Chat with you ladies later. Have a great day.